What's up, everybody out there? Welcome back to Pulse of the Cosmos. I am your astrologer, Emily, and today we're going to be taking a look at the weekend astrology, starting with today, Saturday, April 25th, through tomorrow, Sunday, April 26th of 2020. So today, middle of the afternoon, Saturday Pacific time, we do have Pluto going stationary retrograde in Capricorn. So it's time to make the decisions, you guys, on where you want to focus your energy from here. What are you looking to build? What are you looking to create? Retrogrades are all about receiving. The planet is going into retreat. And this is where, and you can't really escape the transformational energy coming at you during a retrograde period, but it's about where you're going to channel that, because all this divine energy, all this divine transformational energy, all this divine resurrective and regenerative energy is coming from Pluto, right? So you have the opportunity to harness that into this cardinal Earth Capricornian energy and direct that into a place where you can create a new, better reality or a new, better space for yourself that's in more alignment with what your true soully wants out of this life. You're going to have to be cautious come Sunday. We do have the moon squaring over to Neptune, which can leave you kind of lost in this dreamy, kind of delusional, not looking at the reality of the situation, and not looking at some hard facts and data and making plans and looking to where you want to focus that energy. That Neptunian influence can make you want to release through things like drugs or alcohol or toxic behaviors. So be cautious not to engage with that. It could come up this week, and so be prepared if that's something you struggle with. Because we also do have Mercury is going to be squaring over to Jupiter. So this can express itself in a way where you want to make all these grandiose plans, and you have this big vision for your life, and you have an idea of where you want to focus your energy. But with this square, you're going to have to be cautious not to neglect the details. Remember, Capricorn wants strategy. Capricorn wants a plan. Capricorn wants you to just get going on something and focus your energy there. So look to do that. We also have Sunday, and this is big, we will have the sun come conjunct with Uranus over there in Taurus. So the sun in Taurus, this is our will, and this is in conjunct with Uranus. Uranus brings a very innovative energy to the table. It's very progressive, moving things forward. It's also a rebellious energy. So there can be this desire to break free out of your routine and to make some radical decisions, and maybe even some challenges with authority come up when Uranus is involved. So, but what's going to be really important through this transit as well, because I believe it's the same as that Plutonic energy coming through this retrograde, where are you going to channel that Uranian rebellion information or rebellion energy? Where are you going to channel that revolutionary spirit? Are you going to channel it into building something new and something better and something different for yourself? Or are you just going to make rash, impulsive decisions? Because you're going to have to own every step and take responsibility for everything from here. Capricorn wants us to take responsibility for what's going on in our lives. And it's okay to want to go off in some radical new direction and some radical new path and something different that maybe people don't understand. But it's important not to make those decisions rashly and just to own it. Stand in the value of it. If that's the new radical direction you want and it feels in alignment with your soul, stand in that, own that, take the responsibility for those actions and take those steps to focus that energy to get what you want out of this life. We do have the moon, Saturday and Sunday is going to be coming through Gemini. So it's a great time to connect. It's a great time to be sociable. If you're still kind of at stay at home or isolated or quarantine, make some phone calls. Look to be creative about the way that you connect with other people, because there will be that desire to connect and to just experience some of the more nurturing relationships in your life. So it's a great time to do that. This moon will be coming conjunct with Venus on Sunday as well. So this is if you have to have like any heavier conversations, again, that might be a better time to do it, because you'll have a very affable spirit. The moon and Venus, they love to connect. They find the beauty in relationships and they find the beauty in connection. So together, it's a great time to look to those relationships in your life that are really feeding and really nurturing what your true soul wants out of this life. But in any case, let me pull a card for you guys. And again, with all of Uranus does bring sudden shifts and sudden changes to the table. So I'll reinforce this again. It's important that you just get creative and adaptable with how you're handling some of these sudden changes. If you're looking for a softer path at this point, you're probably not going to find it. There's not going to be an easier, softer way. all of the doors right now have a little bit of a challenge to walk through. It's going to take a little bit of work. It's not going to be the most comfortable, but it's in how creative you get in handling some of those difficulties throughout this. So, in any case. Okay, we pulled the Knight of Wands reversed. So yeah, so some of us are feeling stuck. Some of us are feeling like we don't want to take action, paralyzed, maybe even a little bit of fear about what direction to move forward. I'm going to pull a clarifier card. Okay, so we're stuck over the loss. There's a frozen to take action because there's being stuck over the loss and the despair and over the things that are falling apart in our lives. What action can we take? Temperance. So temperance is balance, but it's more of an internal balance. It's more of creating that internal flow within yourself. So look this weekend as we have some more of these erratic Uranian energies to get out in nature and to put your feet in the earth and to spend some time out in nature to ground yourself and to balance yourself. And also look, temperance, the Latin root word for temperance is tempere, and it's not necessarily to balance, but it's to combine and to mix. So are you combining and mixing all of the inner parts of yourself, or are there pieces of yourself that you're ignoring that are screaming like, I need to be paid attention to? This is part of my soul's alignment. You need to be listening to what's being revealed here. So look to incorporate all the elements of your divine self as well into these new plans. But in any case, I know we're feeling stuck on wanting to move forward and taking action and maybe a little bit emotional over all of the losses, but you are creating the balance for yourself from here. And you're doing it in a way that's more integrated, that's got more flow, that's got less staccato than what this ugly old reality has been for all of us. So get into that flow and get into that creation and start looking to the new structures you want to build in your life and get excited about what's on the other side. We can create new amazing places for ourselves. We just have to go through some of this grunt work first, okay? But we can all do it. I love you guys so, so much. I hope you're doing all right, and I will see you again on Monday.